superpower.
Introducing your host, Saida.
Hello, every single body. Yes, every single body. I'm a millennial, and millennials defy gender roles. However, today I'm breaking that rule because gender is important. You see, gender is what makes us the individuals that we are. And someone telling us who we ought to be is not important. And definitely should not define our well-beings because our mental health and our peace of mind is more important than someone telling us and pointing a finger about how we should live our own lives. It's our own lives.
Nice shoes, Vanessa.
Thanks.
If Jack sees those, he might say the opposite.
Well, that sounds like a personal matter, not a work matter, doesn't it?
Yes, but if you read the bylaws, it states that any clothing unsuitable to the average man is forbidden. And that includes anything viewed as provocative, even if it's just the showing of an anus.
It says it in there.
And it has said that for 30 years that I've been working this job. You see, I'm loyal to this job, even if I never get a promotion because I'm a woman. I'm happy with my right to work.
Right, but these are closed-toed, professional shoes, just like instructed. I mean, come on, I even have on stockings. I really don't think I'm doing anything wrong. They can get over it.
But they're not mid-cap white or black socks. You young ones just don't understand what we've had to sacrifice for women to be able to work a steady paying job.
I can't help but feel like I'm being accused of something here. Well, certainly you must make way more than I'm making.
I get about a 15-cent raise every 2 years.
She's right, you know. I made that same mistake too. Like, I thought the dress code was only for men. It definitely needed to be updated. But after getting written up twice, once for wearing ankle socks, the other time just for wearing a woman's blouse. I never made that same mistake again. Now I only shop in the men's department.
Come on, they cannot just make you buy a whole new wardrobe.
Oh yes, they can. Signing up for this job means signing and agreeing to every single bylaw, whether or not they're outdated.
Where exactly do these so-called bylaws state that women cannot wear women's clothing?
Section.
What is with people who just assume that you walk into the room for their pleasure? One time I was doing business with this guy, and as he's doing his paperwork, he looks up and he says, "You're distracting me." Me, sitting there quietly. This is the part where a normal woman would have probably caught on, cussed him out, "What you mean, blah, blah, blah." But people realize quickly, I'm not normal. I was sitting there, confused. I said, "What?" And he replies, "You know what you're doing." No, I don't. But I didn't say that. I was just sitting there quietly, trying to process. Is this a form of negotiation? Should I be trying to get him to drop the price another grand? Maybe a normal woman would have caught on, but I didn't realize at that second That was a remark to my natural feminine figure. The essence that gives the man an excuse to be distracted while he's working.
You know they call us a distraction around here. Two beautiful blondes don't belong in a man's workforce making the same wages as the less visually destructive. Have you had that conversation yet?
Actually, no. I have no idea what you're talking about.
I've been called to the office twice.
No way. What happened?
It's like high school Jeopardy around here. Can't we just make a living without having to worry about offending others? With our apparel. Oh. He told me to wear it in the house where no one else can see.
No, we did.
He said the workforce would much rather see me in a man's suit.
I'm so sorry that happened to you. Such a tragedy. But I promise, I'm nothing like that.
I know. Because when I checked, your name was on the list.
No. Must have been on the list for something else because I'm not a...
A what? A woman?
No, that's not what I meant. What I meant was that, like, you know, I think some of the guys around here just know that you transformed.
And at the end of the day, what does my personal life have to do with my job? They just hate me. Because I'm pretty irresistible. And your name was on the list for the same reason. Just watch and see.
So, a few summers ago, I decided to apply for one of those temporary seasonal jobs. And the rules were to wear a black crew neck top. I had to Google that, along with some black slacks and non-slip black shoes. So me, coming from a family of ladies of prissy, feminine sass, thinking cute black slacks and nice non-slip black women's shoes. Business casual. But why when I go to this temporary minimum wage workplace does the manager tell me that my outfit was unsuitable for the job? Excuse me, sir, but I followed the rules. But no, he went and got his other male colleagues along with the one other black woman that worked there to tell me that my shoes were unsuitable for the job. And any shoes that I had to wear had to be also suitable for the average working man. Do I look like a monkey?
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning!
Beautiful day out, isn't it?
I hate small talk.
And it'd be more delighting to be out there than in here.
How's that quota coming along? I'd like to see your numbers soar like they did last week. You gotta give your peers a run for their money. We need higher numbers.
I'm coming along fine, sir. Only 2% away from last week.
Just 2%, huh? Keep it up. I'd like to see your numbers get higher. I'd hate to be the laughing stock of corporate. Vanessa, clear pantyhose aren't really a part of dress code. Maybe try corduroys tomorrow.
Excuse me, sir? I'm dressed very professionally.
I just hate to send you home over something so simple. It's protocol. We can't have women dressing like schoolgirl sluts. To avoid harassment in the workplace.
Actually, I'm not sure I quite understand. Are you implying that this is all just so...
Well, I'm sure if you think this job is right for you, you will understand.
A schoolgirl slut? This is a business professional suit, sir.
Vanessa, think about it. Clothing choices can be harassment too.
And are you implying that workplace harassment is a woman's fault?
Look, if you want to keep your job, buy a sweater. Cover up.
One of the most important parts of an individual's life is when they realize it is okay to accept who you are. You weren't cursed to be a girl. You weren't cursed to be a boy. It wasn't until I was a teenager that I realized womanism and loving myself was actually okay. See, both my mother and father always bragged about this boy I could have been. If only I were a boy, I would have been named X, Y, and Z. And if I had been a boy, I would have been in this sport and that game and had all this opportunity handed to me. They were so proud of that imaginary boy I could have been. But I was a girl. So I was subjected to homeschooling, no sports, no extracurricular activity, no friends, and no parties. But there was this nagging feeling that I could have been more. And there was no maybe, I would have been more. I would have been handed all the things I had to work so much harder for because I was a girl. And believe me, I wasn't handed anything except maybe some shoes, a purse, some dolls, and of course breakfast. Since the age of 7, I sat waiting, pondering the day I could defy the rules placed on me because I was a girl. Was I really supposed to be a girl? Is there really supposed to be a difference? Why me? I could have been all the things my parents aspired for me to be as a boy. It took so much inner strength and so much inner power for me to overcome that invisible barrier.
Vanessa, dear. Bernardo.
It's Benny or Bonita to you.
Vanessa, sweetheart. The team would like to have a meet with you. After your lunch.
Okay, what about?
Oh, just casual business stuff.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, great. We'll see you at 1:30. Enjoy your lunch. Benjamin.
I know, right? Can you believe you call me sweetie? Like, I'm a little girl or something?
That's your only concern?
What?
What is with men who always have an opinion about women? Women's clothing, women's clothes, women's hair, women's makeup. And it's usually a negative opinion, but considered constructive criticism because women are supposed to value what men think of them. Don't some of y'all hate when your friends share these so-called comedians who always have an opinion about someone else and it's usually about a female? Or when you see those memes that use the word female in a negative manner? Like, when do males ever critique themselves? It's like there's this invisible rule book that's set up to make women criticize themselves, to make women see themselves in a dim light. And when are us women going to take that invisible book and rip it up and burn it into invisible ashes and send it through the winds that take the river into the deep blue sea?
Really a shame you have to have these conversations.
Exactly. Makes you wonder, what did their fathers even teach them? I'm sure they taught them to cover a knee up in front of those good old boys. They probably just didn't listen.
That's right, boys will be boys.
If females don't behave, how in the heck do they expect us to? They don't think. That's the problem. They just don't think. And this one.
Hey guys, meeting at 1:30, right? I'm right on time. Are we waiting on anyone else?
It's just us.
Full house.
No? Okay. So what's up?
Vanessa, we think you have potential. We'd like to see you take on a leading role.
Wait, this isn't what we were discussing.
How does that sound to you?
Wow, that sounds exciting.
I'm actually glad to hear you say that. See, we think we could use someone like you. There's just a few things you would need to work on first.
Right. Well, for starters, we need you to not just look business savvy female, but business savvy professional, a leader for other women in the field.
Oh, think best interest for your coworkers.
Right. Make everyone feel comfortable.
A turning point for women in the workforce.
A turning point where women don't have to feel the need to dress so dang slutty. Just cover up and stop looking for all these excuses to make men just lust over your bodies.
Did you call me in here to talk about a promotion? Or to accuse me of being a slut?
Well, both.
Is it not enough that a woman's body brought you into this world? But are your masculine egos so arrogant that you're actually able to degrade and disrespect the very beings that produce you life? And yet, you're speaking to me like I'm somehow just supposed to understand it. Do you think that women were created to walk this earth for a man? That we're simply designed for a man's pleasure? Do you think that I'm gonna change so that you can feel more comfortable? Because I refuse to bend over backwards and change myself so that you can feel less threatened by the opposite sex.
If I may, it's not about your ability to bring children into this world. It's more about your boobs that make the babies.
I can't believe this.
I'm Supergirl. Say, I'm Supergirl. When you're looking for a flashlight to lead you through the night, and when you don't know what's right, and you need a little advice, I'll be there, I'll be there, I'll be there to care, 'cause you know I got your back. And we're tight, oh, that's right, oh, I'll do my best to make sure everything's alright. Hey, oh, hey, hey, say, hey, oh, hey, hey, I'm Supergirl. Now I know that you're my homeboy. Don't try to take it any further, 'cause I know how you do, boy. You play harder than no other, but you know how we do. It's so fine and cool, and you know I got your back with title. That's right, oh, I'll do my best to make sure everything's alright. Hey, yo, hey, hey, say, oh, hey, yo, say, hey, yo, hey, hey, I'm Supergirl, looking for a flashlight to lead you through the night. And when you don't know what's right, and you need a little advice, I'll be there, I'll be there, I'll be there to get, 'cause you know I got your back. You're tight, oh, that's right, oh, I'll do my best to make sure everything's alright. Hey, say, hey, hey, I'm Supergirl. You get into a fight outside, you know you got me right by your side. You might not know any girls tough like me. You always got the sweet chicks that need you company. I'll be there, I'll be there, I'll be there to get, 'cause you know I got your back. And we're tight, oh, that's right, oh, I'll do my best to make sure everything's alright. Hey, oh, hey, hey, say, oh, hey, oh, say, hey, oh, hey, hey, I'm Supergirl. When you're looking for a flashlight to lead you through the night, and when you don't know what's right, and you need a little advice, I'll be there, I'll be there, I'll be there to care, 'cause you know I got your back, and we're tight, oh, so that's right, oh, I'll do my best to make sure everything's alright. Hey, 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 say, hey, I'm Supergirl. Say super, super, INDEPENDENT. No Supergirl like me. Better care, back to back, eye to eye. We got it like that, it ain't no lie. We homies, that's how we do. Ain't no one to act a fool. We tight, woo, that's right. Whoa, I do my best to make sure everything's like alright. Everything is everything. Yeah, you say, hey, I'm Supergirl.
I'm Supergirl.
When you're looking for a flashlight to lead you through the night, and when you don't know what's right, and you need a little advice, I'll be there, I'll be there, I'll be there to care, 'cause you know I got your back, and we're tight, oh, that's right, oh, I'll do my best to make sure everything's alright. Hey, oh, hey, hey, say,